In the last 24 hours, there have been several revelations that have come to the fore and details really of how the attack was carried out by the intruder. It's only, however, raised more questions. First, with the CCTV footage, it's clear that the attacker knew everything of the apartment building. So how did he know the ins and outs of the apartment so well? It's clear that either he's recce'd the entire building or he knew and he's worked there previously and so knew exactly where to go, which floor to land up on if he wanted to be at Saif and Karina's residence. How did he also know which AC duct goes into Saif's home? Once he reached the 11th floor, this intruder didn't break into the house. He actually entered into the AC duct and then landed up straight into the bedroom of the residence, into one of the bedrooms in the residence. So he didn't have to break down the door or any of that. He managed to enter using the AC duct, so he knew the details of the house, of the apartment so well that he even knew which duct leads right into Saif and Karina's residence. Now, can the motive of burglary, as the cops say, of theft, as the cops say, be established when the accused is yet to be apprehended? Are the cops essentially jumping the gun on this? Because it's been over 35 hours and they're yet to nab the accused. And yet they've gone ahead and filed an FIR in which they put charges of dacoity, of theft. And the reason that we say that, at this point, the motive still seems a little suspicious is because why did the attacker choose exactly Saif and Karina's residence? He didn't stop at any of the other floors. You see the CCTV footage, he set it straight for the 11th floor. So he clearly knew his target. He didn't want to just break into any house and rob it. If robbery was the motive, he wanted to particularly target Saif and Karina's home. Why? And that's something that the cops haven't answered just yet. How did the attacker manage to escape so easily? And obviously, again, the glare and the spotlight will be on the fact that the attacker knew exactly what he was doing. He had planned this to the T of using the fire exit, getting in through the AC duct, and then getting out again. Based on the details we have, he actually locked himself in a room and he was cornered by the helps in the house, by Saif Ali Khan as well, and then locked himself in the room, got back into the AC duct, and managed to escape without any problem. Now, we still don't know who the intruder is, who the attacker is. But looking at the details that have emerged on how this particular attack was carried out, there are questions about whether we're looking at a repeat offender, at a history sheeter. So many unanswered questions doing the rounds. In fact, more in the last 24 hours as details emerge of this case.
On Friday afternoon, nearly 36 hours after actor Saif Ali Khan was stabbed in his Bandra home by an intruder, CCTV footage of the alleged attacker climbing up the fire exit staircase surfaced. The timestamp on the footage, as you can see, reveals the time as 1:37 a.m. on the 16th of January. The same alleged attacker was seen climbing down the same fire exit staircase as recorded on CCTV on the 6th floor of the Satguru Sharan building on the 16th of January. And the timestamp reveals it as 2:33 a.m. Climbing up, his face is covered and he is barefoot, but while climbing down, his face is uncovered and he's wearing his shoes. Looks up at the camera before turning away. The police on the 16th of January claimed that the attacker was inside the building much before the incident happened. Saif Ali Khan was stabbed 6 times with 2 grievous injuries, one in his neck and one in his spine. He arrived at the Lilavati hospital with a piece of knife blade lodged in his back. And there are many unanswered questions in this whole process. The first and foremost, what was the motive? Money? Was it a kidnapping attempt? Was it for ransom? The attacker is out at large, and yet the police, within hours of starting the investigation, conclude that it was a case of theft. How could this be declared without apprehending the accused? How did they enter the Saifina quadruplex? Did he hide in the air conditioner duct of the house for hours before the stabbing incident? And is that the reason no one spotted him coming in or out of the house? And finally, how did he manage to flee from the building? House members were awakened by the commotion. The man of the house is injured. There were multiple house helps present, and yet he successfully escaped unharmed. Mumbai police detained a suspect from a building in Girgaon. While he's being questioned by the sleuths, it is still not clear whether he is the attacker. The mystery around the Saif Ali Khan attack grows darker, with more unanswered questions than the ones answered so far. Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's bring in Divyesh Singh, who's tracking the latest on the investigation on this broadcast. Divyesh, good evening. There's a lot of pressure on the Mumbai police because over 35 hours and they still haven't been able to nab the accused, nab the attacker in this particular case. Are they looking into the angle, Divyesh, that this is a man who clearly had known everything about the apartment building that he was breaking into? And, you know, while they've said the motive was theft, why did he so clearly target Saif and Karina's residence? He didn't enter into any of the other floors. He didn't attempt to break into any of the other houses. He directly went for their house on the 11th floor.
It is a suspicion, Akshita, as of now, that the attacker had conducted a recce before barging in or before sneaking into Saif and Karina's residence at Bandra. Mumbai police are investigating this case in all possible angles, but this will only be clear whether he had conducted a recce earlier before sneaking into the residence on the 15th, or this was he just entered the building and managed to get into this particular flat.
No, but Divyesh, have the cops confirmed that this man actually managed to enter the house by climbing through the AC duct, which is why they did say that he didn't break in. He managed to directly land up in the bedroom. So even if he had conducted a recce, how could he possibly know which AC opening, which duct actually leads right into that particular house?
Well, Akshita, as of now, the details regarding how did he enter, it is a suspicion that he could have entered using the AC duct. But for that, seeking clarity on that, to get more clarity on that, Mumbai police will have to interrogate the accused. That was this particular flat the target? Had he planned this attack earlier? Had he planned to rob the flat, rob Kareena Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan? That will only be clear when he's booked, when he's arrested, when he's interrogated. As of now, it is in the suspicion that he could have climbed. Yesterday, Mumbai police said that he climbed up the building using fire escape. Then he got into the AC duct. That is again a suspicion that he got into the AC duct and got inside the flat of Kareena Kapoor and Saif Ali Khan. Remember, there are multiple cameras on each floor. This complete tower has CCTV cover. On each and every floor there is CCTV camera. Along with that, there is a door camera as well at the residence of Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor. And that was questioned yesterday, that how did he manage to sneak inside the flat? So now the theory of AC duct comes in. It is suspected that he got into the AC duct. It did not go via door, but he got into the AC duct and landed inside the flat. So how did he know that he had to exit from this particular area of the AC duct to enter inside the flat, to enter inside the kids' bedroom, or to enter near the kids' bedroom? Remember, the statement of the caretaker in the FIR clearly states that he was in the bathroom. And from bathroom he came out. There was a light that the caretaker saw when she went there. This man was standing behind the door in the bathroom. Then he came out and went towards the bedroom. So initially he was in the bathroom. That is where he was spotted by the caretaker. This caretaker is the complainant in this case.